Welcome to another episode of Friday Night Live with your host, Spicer McLeroy. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Welcome. It's a pleasure to be here. It's an honor to be here on Friday Night Live. I just want to say we have a great show for you today. Let's start it off with our first guest coming in hot. Red Mecca. How you doing, brother?
Came in too hot. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing tonight?
What's going on, brother? Happy Thanksgiving to you. Hope you had a good one.
I think I did because I don't even know if it's still Thanksgiving. I ate though, right?
Oh man, I ate so much yesterday.
Oh man, the days blend together so much. I don't know what a feast is anymore, guys. Sorry, but I'm glad you. I'm hoping y'all had a good Thanksgiving.
So, what are you gonna be working on tonight?
I'm gonna be doing a painting tonight because, quite honestly, my brain's feeling a little bit blank, but I'm still feeling focused. So we're gonna go with that tonight.
Nice, I like it. And I have some crypto questions for you today.
Oh, that's pretty good. I'm looking forward to trying to answer whatever you have to ask me about that I may know.
Oh yeah, it's a very, very easy question. Just how do I make millions of dollars? I mean, it's an easy question, easy answer. I'm sure you're gonna answer it later.
Yeah, we can answer it later. Get everybody else in here. What you?
Alrighty, will do. And next is D, big old D, Zinc. What's going on, brother?
Not much. I thought I'd bring up the piece that I was working on last week. I'm still working on it, but gonna finish it soon.
Nice.
It's about as far as I'm at right now. In case if anybody was curious, I start a lot of stuff and never finish it, but I'm still working on it.
Hey man, that's an art within itself.
I can't stream and texture because I don't think my computer can handle it. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. But yeah, it turned out well, brother.
Yeah, it's almost done. I just want to add a couple more things, and then I'm probably gonna sleep on it a night or two, and then probably call it done.
A fortnight or two, or a night?
Fortnight, a 4 score, I believe. But yeah, tonight I'm just gonna kind of the same thing as Red Mecca. I want to work on something. I'm not sure what, so I'm gonna dust off some old projects that I've had that I wanted to finish for a while. This is one of the characters that I started, I don't know, way too long ago. So got like 3 characters that are in this kind of stage where they're blocked out. Just needs to get in and start refining and figuring out where I'm going with them. So I'm going to be doing tonight.
So do you have a world that you've created that all these characters come from, or?
No, the last one was all kind of made up. This one is by an artist. I can't remember his name, but he does like some really awesome. I always like his style, but he keeps it very loose. So it's a lot to try and fill in the blank. So, but I enjoy his artwork very much. So I'm gonna go ahead and try working on a piece from him. And then I got like another piece that's kind of made up, and then another one that was from another concept artist. So got like 3 characters that I'm working on, but it's just time.
Yeah,
just
I like
gonna try focusing on one. What's that?
I like that concept art that you can interpret a lot and just have a little bit of fun with it. That's always fun.
Yeah.
Well, glad to have you here, brother.
Thanks.
Let's bring in Happy Thanksgiving to you, brother. Bringing in Ian. What's going on, brother?
Oh, hello. Welcome. Stay a while. Listen. Hello, Spicer. Thanks for having me on the show this Friday. I appreciate you. Your beard is looking fresh and delicious. Your face is looking more lickable than ever.
Indeed.
I've left him speechless. Well, hi. How's it going, buddy?
Are you doing texturing in Blender?
I am actually spending the day reviewing all of the add-ons that I've bought and not tested or ever used. So here's the list. Decal on the shell, physical starlight, substance add-ons. No. Going down the list. I'm working on kit ops right now. And I'm just going to keep going with that. And if I think of something fun to do with one of them, I'll do it. But mostly I'm just going to acknowledge that I paid money for them and try to get something out of them.
Nice. Yeah, I got a bunch of those things too, like Marmoset. I just found out today I already have ZWrap. I've never even used it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I almost bought that today. I'm like, $200. I don't need it, but it's on sale.
I think it's $50.
Wait, what?
I think it's $50. ZWrap?
Look for the individual. That's I think the studio pricing.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
ZWrap individual.
You can go to the link that Deasing put earlier today in general chat.
Okay, I'll look
It's
for
a-
it. Thanks.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's the last one. Mhm.
Yeah, because at that price, it's a done deal.
Yeah, but it's 50% off, I think,
Yeah,
today.
do it
Yeah.
now for Black Friday ends.
But
All
yeah,
right,
bro.
let's track this down. All right, beautiful.
Another plug-in for you. Go get them.
Love it.
Let's bring in Carbon. You gotta
Oh, shit,
unmute
I'm
yourself.
muted. What's up?
How you doing, brother?
Doing all right, man. Today I'm working on fixing his feet, the horse feet.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Put in
I've
some
been playing
harder
with that
angles.
Z-Wrap. I was like, holy shit.
Hmm?
I've been playing with that Z-Wrap, so I'm like, holy shit. I have this like horse figure that I found, or like, and I just cut off the top,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm thinking about just like, you know what? I'm just gonna cut the top half and then just it's already low polyed, and I'm just
Right.
gonna Z-Wrap it onto the horse.
Nice.
Like, I don't feel like doing all this muscles. I'll just cut the tail off and then just like do.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I
man.
guess I'll be doing that, just experimenting.
Yeah, it's looking better every week. I love the
Yeah,
the
I'm
chest
working on it
anatomy
while
and
I'm at work.
and the abs looking great, brother.
The hard part is like the horse. The horse is like the feet was the. I just like looked at it and I was like, oh, horse anatomy's off. So I was looking at a lot of like upper body, and then I have to do the female as well. That's the hardest one. Whoops, where's her body here? Fixing her feet.
Giving her a little bit more thickness.
Yeah, that I got this Pablo Munoz brush. It's called Skin Folds from his one of his workshops, and oh my god, it's amazing.
Oh yeah,
You know
run us
how to
through.
like work? Yeah, if you can like mess around with it, like I don't have my pen on me, but like if you just lightly, it just makes like nice. See, it makes her like slightly thicker.
Mm-hmm.
Just doing like little folds. Yeah, it helps a lot.
Nice.
It's kind of like Form Soft, but a little bit better than that.
Wonder
Yeah,
what the
I like it's a
difference
really
is.
cool brush.
Yeah, because it doesn't have an alpha or anything. That's weird.
No, it's kind of like a. It's good for like cloth too. He has a cloth version, but yeah, if you have the intensity very low and you just like go around the bottom of like where you put your like the gravity of the skin and stuff like that, the fats. Yeah, it makes it makes a big difference, and it's subtle too.
Yeah, man. Well, it's looking good, man. Looking better every week.
Yeah. Thank you.
Appreciate you sharing. Let us bring in Leo, the thunderstorm of art. What's going on,
Hello.
brother?
How's it going? Good to be here. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, brother. What are you gonna be working on?
Oh, yeah, keep working on my Dusai Hunter, which is the official race and class name of this creature from my world, Medicus. Yep.
Nice. Looking badass, brother. Spin it around.
Thanks, brother.
Spin it around.
Give it a little whirl. Give it a little whirl.
Dun, dun,
What are your
dun,
plans for that world, dude?
I'm sorry?
I said, what are your plans for that world?
Oh, just a nice little role-playing game, a little bit of a companion app, a little bit of a player's manual currently in progress. We're getting a certain mandible of the hairy variety pretty soon to make some logos for it. And
Oh my.
we're working on a certain module for it. As a custom rule set is being tested for about 2 years now with some of the beta testers, or as I like to refer to them, alpha testers. Here in this very chat right here. And,
Too many changes to not be called an alpha.
Well, if it's like the early rounds of testing, it is alpha testing, right? I used to work in test.
yeah, internal, it's alpha. So we got
Yeah.
so my testers are all alpha. So
Yeah, well, you couldn't use beta testers in an alpha test. It wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, all alpha. Yeah, it's been tested for over 2 years now, and we were working on the module. The rules are pretty solid right now. And yeah, I'm gonna have a programmer make a companion app eventually. Right now, we're still relying on like Google spreadsheets and Roll20, but eventually it's gonna be standalone. So it's gonna be a physical version and a digital version. And basically, I'll be making art like this for it. Quite a lot.
Hot
Quite a
damn.
lot.
And so it's all evolving in real time. We're
Oh, yeah.
watching the evolution of this future revolution occur before our very eyes. I think that's what
Before
you're
your
saying,
very-
right?
That is what I'm saying exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Love
I mean, it's gone a long way since we played it.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
A very long way. Yeah. But it's fun.
Many changes resisted by me in particular.
Couldn't have done it without you guys. You guys are awesome, and it's definitely in a fun place. And right now, just to in the last 2 days, I spent about 8 hours meeting and discussing like the corruption mechanics. There's more in store for you all. Just wait. The system is coming together really
It's
nice.
slowly getting to the point where I can't kill. Like, I'm not as tanky anymore because you have enemies that attacks my resistance.
Yeah, it's almost like you gotta start planning
Yeah,
for
so
it to have a nice, well-rounded character, or perhaps higher levels of cooperation with your team.
Oh shit, that sounds like
Oh.
mechanics meta to me.
Ooh.
All right. Well, let's bring in the hairiest of mandibles.
Speak of the devil.
What's going on, everybody?
And he shall appear.
Oh, you have summoned the whiskers.
What's going on, brother?
Oh, not much, man. I'm circling back to like the first thing I ever made in ZBrush. I'm gonna
shit.
do it tonight. Yeah, because I caught the Ghostbusters bug today. I'm feeling some Stay Puff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I went to the actual movie theater and watched Ghostbusters Afterlife. So
How was the experience?
that's the best time I've had in a movie theater in a while.
Really?
I enjoyed it quite a bit. Yeah.
A positive review. This is
From you?
legendary.
Yeah. Dude,
Holy
yeah, I got
shit.
nothing.
Well, you don't like
Nothing-
anything.
Oh, I do. No, I do like things.
No, you
gonna-
don't.
It's been nothing but like screams.
It's Chris and
shotgun
Josh that
blasting
don't
diarrhea
like
right in
anything.
your fucking face. For like,
Well, you heard it here, folks.
Mm-hmm.
no, I enjoyed it, man. I had a good time, good laughs, and good like.
I'm gonna
they
get
just
your opinion
got
after
it
3
right.
watches.
I won't say anything. I'll just say that they got it. They got it right.
Oh, nice. Well,
Yeah, I heard good things about it.
Yeah, we started watching Britannia
Oh yeah.
last Saturday, and yeah, it's pretty good, man. It's pretty
Yeah.
good. I like the it's not like straight History Channel,
No.
like type of thing. It's got some like
Supernatural,
fantastical, yeah, supernatural elements to it.
druidic.
Just you wait until season 2, because
Oh, damn.
it goes off the fucking rails in season 2, man. Like season 1 is good, but season 2 was magnificent.
Oh, okay.
I really like
Man.
season 2.
Is season 3 on the way? I guess.
I fucking hope so. Like it's like, I mean, I don't think it's not a show that they could keep going perpetually, but I think season 3 will probably wrap it up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dude, like the costuming is really fucking good in that show. Like, I mean, there's many positives about that.
Yeah, the whole yeah, it looks beautiful. Like every time they're on a new set or a new location, I'm like, wow, that's just not only does it look beautiful, it's actually filmed very well.
Yeah.
And the cinematography is good. Some of the fight sequences are a little jarring because they have to make so many cuts, but that's really my only gripe about it.
Yeah, yeah, it's like like I said, it's not like a perfect show, but it's very good.
Yeah.
And season 2 like just elevates a lot, and like, oh man, it's good. I really enjoyed it. Like, if I like watching it again, my wife hasn't seen season 2 yet, so like we're watching it again. It's still enjoyable, even like rewatching stuff. So
Badass. Yeah. Well, we're on our 3rd or 4th episode, so
Somewhere around there.
yeah.
nice. Yeah, dude, Leo, I feel like you would really like this show.
Oh yeah, yeah. He and I are watching it. Yeah. So
Nice.
And a second, everything Spicer said.
yeah, totally dope. And let us bring in the Batman. What's going on, brother?
Oh, hello, everybody.
Happy
What's going on,
Thanksgiving
y'all?
to you and your ilk.
Likewise, my man. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? Anybody get any need any chest compressions after too much turkey? This is the first year that I've had in a long time where I was like, I accomplished the plate that I wanted to. Like, for some reason, like the last 5 years or so, it's been like I do like the Yogurtland version of the turkey dinner, where basically you just get a little tiny bit of each thing because you're too afraid of being too full to have everything. This year I went man portions and just was like, you know what, just deal with it. Just deal with it. Feeling good, feeling strong.
Mm-hmm.
And I handled it, and I took down. I got a little bit of everything, and but now I've had some pressure in my chest all day today, so I don't know if I shouldn't have done that.
So by
I broke-
man
All right,
portions,
medical bills.
you
Hell
mean
yeah,
arterial
America.
sclerosis portions?
yeah, I'm gonna have a man-sized heart attack. Yeah, so looking forward to that, but you know, or whatever comes from this. But how's everybody doing?
No,
Good.
we're
My
doing
God.
good. We are doing good.
We're concerned for your future.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? If this is it, you know, just play taps while I die on the screen. Okay.
Oh my God.
Somebody knows
blue.
taps, right?
What was that Chris Farley where they were the Bears? And he
The
was
Bears
just,
fans, super
Oh
fans.
he was
yeah.
just like fucking beating his chest,
Yeah.
trying not to have a heart
What
attack.
is that?
He
Number
was off the
number
chain.
8 for you there?
Yeah.
That makes it a baker's dozen.
Yeah. Baker's dead.
You should die doing what you love,
Right?
That's right.
eating a lot of food.
That's right.
Mm.
Oh man.
Carbon,
I'm
you're
glad-
muted. If you're talking to us or if you're talking to your stream,
Oh yeah,
you
Carbon.
gotta show that tiki. Show it to the class.
I was chatting with my chat.
How dare you?
Oh yeah, Tiki.
Excuse me.
That thing looks awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fades in and out of reality.
Oh,
Oh, hold on one second. Hold on.
Yeah, get him up in there, baby.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
look at that.
Hey,
I got my skull printed too.
Nice,
Oh
dude.
shit.
Yeah, it has all. I think if I like go back at it and like make the carvings a little bit more deeper, it'll like show
Yes.
even more.
Yeah, just hit that contrast slider. And then
Yeah.
it's-
Oh, there's a contrast slider. Okay, I'll do
Yeah.
that, and I don't have to like do.
yeah, you
much.
don't have to resculpt it all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It,
Or
also,
the-
it comes with like the bottom jaw, so it also has all the little details in the jaw.
Badass.
Or you can use the contrast brushes if it's like a specific area you need to hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but it came out pretty dope. My printer shat on me though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was printing nonstop, and then I guess what happened was like I had some resin leak onto the screen. So today I was like, oh, that's a fucking bummer. I just replaced the screen. So we'll do some test prints, see if I could still print on it, because it has like a little bubble on it. That's it. I already removed all the resin and stuff, but
Mhm.
there's just this little bubble thing, and I'll just do some test print. If it's good to go, I'll just go ahead and continue to print. But I've made up my mind on buying a new screen, anyways.
Yeah.
but you could like if it's a tiny flaw, maybe you can print around it for a lot of things.
Probably.
You know, just like
Yeah.
position stuff on the bed differently.
Yeah. I can
Check
do
into
that.
the warranty too, man, because those screens, if they get a bubble or any of that kind of stuff on there, that seems like you know, if it doesn't look like a crack that you drop something on there or something like that, then those warranties a lot of times they'll replace it.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll look into that. Yeah, the screen was a replacement, so all I have to do is it was like $30, and it wasn't too hard to replace, anyways.
Dude, I always have a hard time getting those out. You have a Elegoo, right?
Yeah, I have an LED.
Oh man, like they're always like, oh yeah, just pry the edge, and like every time you get the razor blade in there, it just is like, like just it just.
I have
starts,
I
cracking
have like a
so
whole
bad.
set where I can just like it's like a tool set. So I have like little
What the monkey shit?
little
Tool set,
things
like
where I can
for
just
the
like
screen.
place it and everything. Yeah.
Hell
So
yeah.
it's not a big deal. I mean, I didn't really lose a lot. It just and if it prints perfect, then that's fine. It's just the only thing that's gonna bother me is my OCD because I'm seeing that shit on my screen and I'm like,
Yeah.
You can see it though. Probably. I don't know if it'll print because you need to be able to see all the light.
yeah.
Yeah, and it'll eventually cause a problem. Like if you get those kinds of errors, like it'll work its way through the layers unless you can fully avoid it. Like
Yeah.
it's in the center of the screen.
I'm also gonna buy like a screen protector so it doesn't do that again.
Nerd. Pocket
Nerd.
Kick his ass.
Get him!
I'm honestly surprised they don't sell like more of that. Just like protectors for your screen.
Man, I can't make you buy more if you keep fixing the problem, right?
Right.
That's a good
true.
point. I've had
I
that.
just bought the Ilgumar's or the was it the Mercury bundle washing curing station that they have.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
I just bought that today because it was on sale for Black Friday on Amazon.
Ooh,
I
how much
got
was it?
the one that's sized for the Saturn that's showing up on Monday.
Yeah, the Mercury X.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was 179, and then it was 10% off, I think.
Okay.
But for me, since I have such a large printer, it's a pain in the butt to clean. When I had just the Mars, it was no issue. I could just throw it in a jar and shake it, and it was fine. But with mine, I print such large pieces, and there's always so many of them that I'm like, I hate curing them and then setting them out in the sun. And
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I'll just spend like for my sanity and time wasted. I'd rather just buy something and be done with it.
Yeah.
So I just hope it can hold my larger pieces, which it looks like it should, because it can hold pretty big build plates. I won't be able to put my build plate in because it's larger than that, but I'll be able to pop them off and throw them in. So
Yeah, it's funny because once I got the Saturn, same thing. I was like, I gotta upgrade my washing station, which is essentially like before I had a tofu holder that had like a little grate that you could like lift it up and down. I was like, right on. So
you had a pickle one that you could just lift up and it would drain all the alcohol down and you could lift up your pieces, just a little pickle holder.
Yeah. But then so I went to the Korean store and I was like, all right, what kind of stuff they have? And I found this one that was like a basket, but it's just like, it's kind of like, it's getting to the point where you're like, I'll print stuff and I'm like trying to pry it off the plate and it's all hard. And then I've got my quote unquote washing station, this shitty bowl like in front of me, and it just like splashes into the bowl. And I'm like, God, this is worth it. Like, man, I don't know.
I'm thinking of getting I was talking to my chat earlier. I think I'm getting an LED light. A UV LED light, and then just like making a makeshift, like put in a makeshift wire so I can like put it through the hole whenever I create a hole on the print.
Oh yeah,
That way it cures the inside of it. I was like, oh, that's a great idea,
dude. Yeah.
Wait, so what do you want to do?
He wants to put a LED at the end of basically an end of a wire so that he can put it inside his hollow prints and cure the inside because. That's a huge thing with that water washable resin, dude. Over the last year, I've had a bunch of prints that were totally fine for about a year. All of a sudden, just burst or crack, and it sucks because like if you sell something, right, or give something as a gift, and then a year later it bursts, like that is not good. And it's basically, my buddy told me it is that water washable resin. It's more specific to that, which for me has been the case because it's only burst on those ones. So you either have to print them solid or make sure that your cavity you have a hole big enough to get UV light in there, or what Carbon is saying is a really good solution, which is you basically can just kind of put a light in there and sort of spin around to cure it in there.
That's also probably why like I had a UV leak, like I had a leak on my screen, is because I printed stuff solid. Because I was avoiding adding giving it like hollow, making it hollow, because it would do that. It would like burst. Like the tiki came out great. I mean, but like it's only a matter of time till it starts bursting. Because the tiki is hollow.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming that's why, because it was just like I'm printing it like straight up without it being hollow, that it probably created some holes, and that's how the resin started leaking.
What are you putting drainage spouts too, like holes in the bottom?
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
did for the tiki.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's I
Yeah.
know it's just one of those things. It's just like, man, what a bummer, like to have this cool piece and then worry about a year later it freaking blowing up on you, man.
Yeah, see, I had similar issues with, I had the holes, and then I would let it sit. I would cure it outside. It would sit on my shelf for like a couple of days or whatever, and then we ship pieces off. But in shipping, it must have vibrated this stuff out and ended up leaking out of the holes and getting all over the piece, and it was painted and everything.
Mhm.
So yeah, I learned that lesson the hard way too. It was going for an art show as well, so it was like going to be sold. And so when they got it there, they're like, I don't know what's on it, but like your stuff's all sticky. And I was like, that can't be. I was like, it sat in the sun. We shook it. I did all this stuff to it to try and prevent it, and yeah, it still leaked out and got all over the piece. So yeah, there's like these little push button lights that have a little bulb on the end that are UV, and I just make sure my hole's large enough that it can fit that in and shine it inside to help cure it. But yeah, I still worry about that because I have pieces up behind me that I did the same thing, and they like leaked on my counter like a couple weeks later, or even like a month later. It'll just slowly work its way to the bottom and then drip all over your
that's
stuff.
a hot tip. That's really, really solid advice there.
Dude, yeah, well, I'm like Batman, man. It's like that sucks when that happens, and you're like, man, all that work, and you don't know when it's gonna happen. For mine, like I said, I've let them sit there, and like they'll be fine, like nothing will happen, and all of a sudden, like over the course of gravity and time, it just gets all over.
Dude, I watched like a shit ton of Uncle Jesse the other day, and he was showing like when you were talking about the shipping issue he had. I guess like the Soraya Tech has something that you can add into the resin that gives it like some flex.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a 1-to-9 ratio. So like 9 parts resin, 1 part the stuff, and like he was doing all these like tests, like if you have like thin pieces like sword blades and stuff like that, like he was able to like bend it, and it took a lot of effort to like snap stuff off. And he was saying it was very helpful for like shipping stuff because he'd run into that issue where things like break during transport because of the resin being too fragile.
Yeah,
Dude, my favorite. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say really quick. My favorite is that the Elegoo Rook, the test print. Don't hold on to that shit. You put that on your counter. There's no holes for that stuff to drain. So like I had one of them. Like I threw the other one away, but I had one down underneath my coffee table, like in the shelf down there. And then when I was like moving last month, I was clearing it out, and there's just like a pool down there from that little bastard that broke open and just unleashed its innards. I'm like, dude, way to go, Elegoo. Thanks for making a just watertight model that perfectly traps resin inside of it. That's
what you're saying is don't test print the Rook.
Just throw that thing away once you're done. Like
the funny thing is I printed mine in clear blue resin, and I noticed that. I was like, hey, looks like there's still liquid inside there. I was like, and then once I started learning about printing, I was like, why would they make it so it would leave a cavity of resin that's never going to cure? Like that's like printing 101. But what Mandibles was just talking about, I just bought a 5 kilogram bottle of that resin because Soraya Tech was having that deal, like buy resin, get that bottle for free. So I bought a big old jug of that. Of that resin because it's super expensive, but they were having that on sale, and then I got the free bottle of the flesh.
The flesh, yeah, the flesh-like color.
Dude,
flesh color, yeah. So I'll be printing all kinds of flesh gummy objects.
Well, it's funny because I ended up getting that too. Thanks for that tip. And it's funny because it's just like if you're gonna paint it, it's fine. But yeah, like there's something unsettling about initially printing that. And you're like, oh.
Yeah, are they still having that?
What have I done?
I want to get their glow-in-the-dark resin.
Dude, I've been waiting for it to come back, and ever since Uncle Jesse put out that video, it's like never been back in stock.
Oh, with the worms?
Yeah, with that little slug thing, and that was the same reason why I wanted to buy it. I was like, man, that looks so cool. And then
Oh, yeah.
sure
What
enough,
is it?
was sold out.
It's like some like glow in the dark resin. It was fucking badass, man. Like the worms that he printed or whatever were like, dude, like they were really holding some light.
Yeah, they're just like the articulating, like they slither, you know, when you're
Right.
you know,
Mhm.
whatever the way they're built. But he printed it in glow in the dark resin, and it looked so badass. And then Tech never had it back in stock. So
I'll put the link to the.
Dude, there's something about glow in the dark stuff that, man, like I had a Swamp Thing figure when I was a kid. I don't know what happened to it, but like you squeeze his legs and he had like the arm like beating action.
Mhm.
And he was like
Yeah.
badass glow in the dark. He'd be in my room all night glowing like until morning. Like I'd wake up early in the morning and he'd still be glowing for the day. And I was like, man, that thing is so cool. And so like whenever I see glow in the dark stuff, I'm like, oh shit. Like the nostalgia hit is just
Yep.
real.
Well, back in the day, it was
Can
lead
we
based.
can we
And that's the reason it was so good.
was
can
it
we real
really?
quick
No, I
address
don't
how
know.
underrated Swamp Thing the show is?
What's
Ooh,
that?
Swamp Thing the show?
Can we real quick address how underrated the show Swamp Thing was? I'm always gonna be upset about this.
Is
A
it?
lot of people liked
Is
it.
it because I couldn't get?
I
past-
loved it. I loved it.
All right, I'm
Mm.
gonna rewatch.
I
the first
expected
episode.
it. I expected it to be crap, and I knew going in that they canceled it and cut their budget halfway through, and I still loved it.
Mhm.
It
There
looked
was,
great
like,
too. I saw like just like how the costume looked, and I'm like, that looks like Swamp Thing. I kind of want to see it. And then it's just like, oh,
Yeah, it's
Warner
good.
Brothers did what Warner Brothers did.
Yeah, it was the guy that did Aquaman did the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that
James
explains
Wan.
a lot, actually.
Yeah.
So we went from the swamp to the ocean. Look at him moving right up.
Ooh, an amphibious son of a bitch.
That's my thing, you know. It's my
Yeah.
specialty.
Yeah, I was a big fan of Swamp Thing, the TV show and all that stuff back in the 80s or 90s.
Yeah.
Whenever all that stuff was
Oh,
on.
old school.
I
Dude,
think
the
that was
movie
80s, yeah.
when he.
Yeah, I didn't know
regenerated
anything about
Mars.
Swamp Thing until that show, and you know, occasionally I would see the character in some of the movies, the cartoon movies. I didn't really know anything, but I really enjoyed that show. I really enjoyed that show.
Yeah, I haven't watched CW shows in a minute, guys, so I missed out.
Yeah.
Well, that one wasn't CW, was it? Wasn't
No,
No,
that
that
was,
was DC.
DC's like short-lived.
Oh, that was a thing. That's right.
Yeah.
That existed for a hot minute.
The DC
But it's
channel.
yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
gone, right? Like, or did
Yeah.
HBO pick it up? Because that was the
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
is they were
HBO
saying
basically integrated it into their service. Like everything that was on there, from what I've seen, has just basically been integrated in HBO Max.
They had built like a giant ass set that they were supposed to
Yeah.
like that was designed to exist for like 3 to 5 years, and they fought like it was like right after they completed it, they nuked the show.
Very
Yeah.
underrated show. Very
Same
underrated show.
because yeah, that
I
was
mean, if
Georgia, right? I think they filmed all that in Georgia to get
Louisiana?
all the tax breaks. I thought it was Georgia because Georgia has some really good tax breaks, but maybe it was Louisiana. Yeah, it was somewhere though. But yeah, that was like a big deal because they were talking about how they're gonna create all these jobs, and then it went away.
And
really,
they
really
misread
quickly.
the print.
Yeah, pretty
It's
much.
just like,
Is that really what
the-
happened?
Yeah, it's like that's how messed up they were ran. It's just
So good, and then it's like, guys, you can't.
Fucking
What?
sucks,
WB does
man.
that often, man. Do that often.
Dude, the everybody involved in that show, that I enjoyed the acting. Like, it's like I would go and watch like critics tear it apart, and I was like, did we watch the same show? Because you know what I mean. Like, I just genuinely enjoyed that show. I enjoyed every moment of that show.
Mhm.
Even at the last episode, like you can tell they were not done. Like somebody put it together in a rush. Like the shots were not complete, the CG was not complete in the last episode, and still I could respect the last couple of episodes. I could still respect what they were going for. You know what I mean? Just I enjoyed the acting, I enjoyed the the cinematography, I enjoyed everything about it. Enjoyed the story.
When do you marry it?
Oh,
Sorry. It had to be done. I'm sorry. There's a law, you know. It's a law.
Nobody cares what the consumer wants. Just do
Yeah,
whatever they want.
that thing like everyone just trashed it, and I completely forgot it existed because I think that once that happened, right, like they were like, oh, never mind, the show doesn't exist.
No, even back then, like I heard all that drama that was going on. Like Spice and I were talking about it, I'm like, I'm never gonna let that go. I'm always gonna bring that up. Hashtag never forget Swamp Thing.
Yeah, never forget.
So what you said what did they do? They misread the what?
Yeah, there was some print dealing with taxes that they were going to get like this huge tax break that was pretty much going to fund the show, but since they misread it or misinterpreted it, whatever you want to call it, they had to take that directly out of the budget of the show, which made it shorter and not continued. Like they couldn't afford to do a season 2 with it. I'm just like, oh my god. Yeah, the best thing you got. Let's not invest in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody I
And
knew that
we-
watched it loved it. So
We started watching it knowing that he was canceled. We didn't know all the details back then, and I thought that they canceled it because it was shit and just poorly managed and poor production and everything. And I remember after every episode, we especially I kind of looked at each other like, they canceled this because it was already canceled when we were watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And it was like, wait, they canceled this. I had no idea what was going on. I guess that came out later, right?
Yeah.
Shit, man. That was just, there was a lot. Did you watch this? You can tell that the people working on that show loved their job. You could tell, man.
And the guy that played Swamp Thing was really good too.
Yeah.
did he make your heart sing?
Mm.
All right.
Swamp Thing. You make everything.
They had Steve from Beverly Hills, better known as the guy from Sharknado, in there for something. They were building up. They were building up like they were doing foreshadowing for like 7 seasons down, bro.
For Sharknado Multiverse.
What was he like? I don't know any Swamp Thing characters. I don't know anything about the lore for the DC character, but there was like a Blue Devil or something. Do you guys know? Do you guys follow?
Yeah.
Have you heard about this? Have you read about this?
Yeah, have you heard about it? You see that thing I sent you?
No, I don't know anything about
I have
that.
no idea.
I don't know, but it was. I guess they presented it like it's a big deal and the fans would know. But I don't like okay, because that went nowhere during the season, but they were building up a lot of future stuff. I don't know. All I know is that I'm pissed, and I'm glad that
We don't
somebody
need to
said
tell
Swamp Thing, and then now I can
Credit
talk
some
about it
point.
of how much I appreciated that show. Yeah, so, is it on HBO Max right now?
I
know.
think
It
it
might
is.
be, though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was, to be honest with you, because they basically just everyone's like desperately buying up anything old, new, or relevant so they can be on a streaming service.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
if you guys get a chance, check it out. Let me know. Let me know.
Yeah, we'll watch
Well, so we can share our inner anger with you. Like why?
Well, maybe
we
you
can all
watch it
love
and
it.
you agree with the critics. You know what I mean? Maybe it's shit and I'm just an idiot, which is not a unlikely scenario. But I really genuinely loved it. I really loved it.
It's understandable.
Well, how do we shit on you now? You've shit on yourself.
Jesus.
Damn it. Took all the
Well,
fun out of it.
that's why I do it. That's why I do it.
You need to
Nobody's
stop
gonna
that
make
right
fun
there.
of me if I make fun of myself first. I learned that from the Eminem movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
Oh
what you
yeah,
did?
at the very end when he's about to
Marshall
say
Mathers.
like, blah.
Somebody you could
Say
relate
some
to.
shit about me. Say it.
You can't beat me in the rap battle if I beat myself, motherfucker.
Mm.
Like I own this shit. What you gonna say? He's like, well, fuck.
I'm bleeding, therefore making me the victor. He's an idiot. We trained him wrong as a joke.
I need to rewatch that movie.
Yeah, dude, it holds up. It's fucking
my-
really.
It holds up.
It holds up.
Oh, it's happening. It's 100% happening.
That is another good one. Yeah,
I'm watching that show Titans.
Oh yeah. Any good?
Dude, like, oh my god. First season, you're like, okay, I can see where you're going. Second season, I was like, God, this is shit. Third season, I'm like, it's kind of in the middle, you know. I don't know. It's weird. Like they're doing the whole when the Joker kills Death in the Family, and they spend about 2 minutes on that, and then and it's in the same episode they spend like 5 minutes with them like crying and talking to each other, and like the rest of the show is just like talking. I'm like, you have one of the most pivotal moments in DC, and you're gonna give me the Joker and Shadow with Robin just walking in, and he's like, oh, and then gets surprised, and then the Joker's there beat. I was like, this is so stupid. This is the worst thing ever. But
I just remember the trailer where they said that, don't they say that F, like Robin says, like
fuck
drops it
Batman.
at Bob, yeah, like fuck Batman.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, I
this-
remember that
these are-
too.
yeah, this is your legs for this show. Is like, bro, Robin says fuck Batman, so I don't know what you're talking about, bro. This is the best show ever. Like, I don't
So
know.
edgy.
I don't know, man.
Fuck the patriarchy.
and they're cussing in there just for it to be edgy. They're just cussing to cuss. They're like, what the
Fuck you,
fuck
Batman!
are
I'll
you
cut my
talking
own
about?
waffles.
What the
I'm
fuck?
not gonna
are
lie.
you
Like
talking
that
about?
entire show threw me off. For the second they made Starfire, the way they did Starfire, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna pretend like this is throwing me off a little bit. It's
You're
throwing me
referring
off
to
a
the
little bit.
ginger genocide?
And she's
No,
always
that's
got
it,
this like, I just farted and I'm embarrassed look on her face. Just like, here,
Yeah.
here. It's like this. It's like this. Like,
That is
Yeah.
Starfire.
It's always-
Man,
She's
that's
steeping hot.
Blackfire,
What are you
and
talking about, bro? That's hot.
huh?
it's so hot.
I love that.
I love it when the chick is just
Yeah.
grimacing, you know?
Oh,
You
It's fucking
stink.
hot.
you stink.
Yeah, that show did not do itself any favors the way it advertised itself. Yeah,
Mhm.
when you lead in like what someone said, like lead in with "fuck Batman," it's like, bruh, like you didn't need to say it like that mad. Like, are you okay? And then it's like, yeah, someone clearly hurt these people because they keep talking about their feelings.
Yeah, it sounds to me like you guys are racist.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm hearing.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought everybody was at this point.
This is my takeaway from this conversation.
Like a little bit.
Or better defense
I mean,
or poor writing.
It's not like Titans is any better than Doom Patrol because Doom Patrol looks about as weird as Titans to me.
Oh.
Well,
I
supposedly
mean, it's the
that's
same. It's
actually
option.
better. Supposedly it's one of their better shows.
yeah,
Yeah.
they
Oh, yeah.
really.
It's got moments.
Yeah.
It's also got Brendan Fraser. Come on.
That's true.
Oh, that's a good enough reason to watch something for like.
Yeah, actually, that you just sold me with Brendan Fraser. Actually,
That man's a saint. Don't you dare say non-kind.
goddamn right.
He's really
If anyone
got a lot
badmouths the mummy, not the money, the money mummy. If they badmouth the mummy in any way, they ain't a fan. They ain't a fan of anything, ever. The 1990s mummy, I think is what it was.
Yeah, the good
Brendan
one.
Fraser.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
one with
those-
Tom Cruise. Yeah.
What's it
What
about?
the hell? Oh, okay. I need to go get my rope. I'll be right back.
Did you say rope?
Yeah.
The fuck are you threatening me with?
Wow.
No, he
What
started
about-
himself, man.
The fuck?
He did it to himself,
Not
bro.
easy. Yeah, he did it himself.
Make it look like an accident.
I just said I didn't like something, and then he just left and did it.
Oh.
Yeah, he just hung himself in the cell when the old security cameras were off for some
Yeah,
reason.
exactly.
Oh shit.
Oh, my
But yeah,
God.
man, Brendan Fraser movies, man. I've
I
seen
did
seen
not-
Excuse me.
Jesus. Settle down, Leo.
I mean, are you choking on someone's dick over there? You okay?
Sorry. I just had a mild case of Epstein didn't kill himself. My bad.
Oh, Leo, you gotta see my Christmas shirt.
But I'm not Leo. I'm Mike Dunham. I didn't say that. So y'all are watching the Ghislaine Maxwell case coming up?
I don't know if I can handle any more of that.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to that season, bro.
It's a good show.
Wait, are they actually going to show that case?
Probably not.
No, there's gonna be an accident shortly before, unfortunately. And
There's that portion.
all right. Did anybody watch Arcane on Netflix?
I
the
haven't
first
seen it.
episode.
Don't you say a word. It's my own fault, though.
I'm like 4 episodes in.
What do you think?
I've seen the first two.
That's awesome.
Visually this visually by far the most impressive thing I've ever seen story wise, and I got nothing but accolades for it, and I'm like, I don't want to finish this all at once.
How far in are you?
I like the first 2 episodes, but I want to just
Nice. Yeah, no
enjoy it.
spoilers. Just
I want to enjoy the shit
Right
out
on.
of it.
nice.
Leo, keep that.
Where am I looking?
Skirt
Do
that.
they do like parallax mapping at all? The way they render that thing? I've been actually trying to find out how they render that entire show, because I'm like,
Blender.
I know they use Blender, but I don't know what effects they use for like the
sure,
textures
come on.
and stuff. Does it look like parallax from the way that everything looks so
Oh, that was
2D
all
and then they do some
Blender?
3D?
Animation.
It's that hand painted texture.
Yeah.
Man.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
zoom in again, Harry.
Hold on.
Oh,
Let
yeah,
me
go
go
full
see.
screen on Airy.
All right.
Whee!
All right, Spicer, sing it.
On Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer, on Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, on Epson didn't kill himself.
You have the shirt.
I made it.
Oh shit! Wait, that's on your store?
Yeah.
All right, everybody, GammaBombStudios.com. Guess what's happening right now, buddy? Guess what's happening right now? I'm buying that shit. That's what's happening.
Dude, I'm getting mine next
Gamma
week.
Bomb Studio. I'm buying that shit right fucking now.
Dude, I'm
25
thinking about
bucks.
getting 2 so I don't have to do so much laundry and just keep it on throughout the whole
Oh, I'm buying that shirt immediately.
I thought you would dig that.
Is it Studios?
Yeah, studio. Yeah.
GammaBombStudio.com. You hear that, everybody? Get that shirt. Get that shirt. Make yourself a target.
Exactly right. Get yourself a
Radiating big fun. I love that logo.
That big dad energy.
Yeah, you should do logos professionally or something. You got potential.
right.
Yeah.
So especially you gotta ask about crypto and stuff and all that jazz.
Oh yeah. So where should we put our money?
Well, right now, currently the trend is to actually get into the newer projects. So everyone's like, "Hey, NFTs are the greatest thing ever. Let's get in on that." Well, now the new trend is basically you're getting on crypto gaming, which is basically blockchain video games. So you get paid to play them, and you can it's the best way to say it. Pay to earn video games. So instead of pay to win and pay to play or free to play, you basically get the game, you buy the NFTs, and then you can generate income just by playing them. Basically going into that creepy
So it's
future
play to
where-
earn instead
Yeah.
of pay to play.
Yeah, it's play to earn. So basically you get paid for playing video games. And that is a lot where people have been putting a lot of the money lately. And a lot of people are going that way, even the Shiba Inu things. So I don't understand how that's supposed to work, but anything that makes a good story sells money nowadays.
So is that
So-
what Earth 2 is?
Earth 2 is the funniest fucking thing in the damn fucking world. I love that shit. Okay, so Earth 2, if y'all don't know about it, Earth 2 is basically people buying digital plots of land, and they're basically taking map data from like satellites, and then they're just selling you the plots of land, and then they're gonna actually render that out into like a 3D environment so that you could actually go into and walk within everything, right? And people are literally buying map data for thousands of dollars. They're saying that they're gonna hey, you're gonna own that plot of land in somewhere in Nicaragua. You can own that part of Germany. You know what? You can own China if it felt like it. That section of China, Xi Jinping's house. You could go the whole freaking route. I'm like, oh my goodness, and people are paying for that, like thousands of dollars for a block.
It just seems like everybody's in on the scam. Like this crypto gaming thing is just like, yeah, this game ain't gonna come out. You know that. I know that.
Yeah.
But we're gonna make a little bit of money on this hype for a bit. You know that. I know that.
Well, they used to have the crypto games where you could play and get Litecoin or Bitcoin or any of those. Am I too old for this?
No,
back in my day. But it was funny though, because you used to get like decent amount. Like it was just mobile apps that you could play, and throughout time and watching ads and doing different stuff, you would get X amount of cryptos from it. Which is funny because had you played for quite a while, you would have quite a bit of Litecoin or Bitcoin from back in the day. But
Yeah, everyone's
yeah.
doing that nowadays now. So it's like it's that, and then everyone wants to get some Shiba Inu because why not get more dog coins and sell more dog coins? Yeah.
Hey man, I moved my Litecoin to that and it immediately tanked. So good investment all around. That's how it always is with me and cryptos.
Chris?
And Litecoin went up for like the first time all year.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about that.
Hey, Chris,
Yeah.
you cannot continue checkout because there are no shipping options available.
What?
Ooh, you don't know how to ship.
Motherfucker.
Oh man, better not be that supply chain crisis.
Motherfucker, we're trying to give you money.
I appreciate it.
Well, give him the money then.
All right, what's a PayPal?
Just give them.
Just send me money. Send me one. I need this T-shirt. Can I send Josh over to come get it?
Shipping options.
What?
I thought.
What do I gotta go over there for?
Just get the T-shirt for me. Be a bro.
What do you get shot?
God, man.
Step
Like
up
crazy.
and
Be
be
a
bro.
bro.
Make me troubleshoot.
God damn it.
Come on, do it on the stream. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
This is how you run a shop on the internet, okay? This is my page, and then I go to the customer support and I write a very tepid email that very expressive and tells them how I feel about everything they've done for me, and then I go back and then I find out it's in the shirt.
This felt personal.
So, what crypto games would you are
Gala.
you seeing as like sure bets?
Gala, because they've actually shown their product and they actually have Gala Games. That's the best one I can say right now. Gala Games in particular, because Gala Games actually has had 2 tournaments based off of their own blockchain, their blockchain games. They've already done 2 of them, and it's based off of the people who run the nodes for that system ecosystem basically. So Gala Games, I've actually went on them because they're actually showing their stuff, and it was like 30 cents about 2 weeks ago, and now it's about to be $1. I think probably within the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, every time I hear
And-
something where they're like, "Yeah, just keep playing video games. Don't worry about anything else. Just keep playing video games."
Yeah,
It
you know
sounds
what?
like it sounds
Buy
like
product, consume
was it-
product, and get excited for next product. That's all I'm hearing right there.
what was it? Black Mirror, was that what it was called? That
Yeah,
that that's what it reminds me of when I hear this type of shit.
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gala Games is a good one to invest in, definitely. And
Gala.
then also crypto.com, guys, if that's also a thing. I'm not saying I'm just not saying this is financial advice. If anyone's listening, it's not financial advice.
I'm taking it as such.
But buy my
Okay.
cryptos.
But anyway, crypto.com.
I'm coming after you if I'm not making money off of this.
It's your own fault. you listen. It's on you. But anyway, crypto.com, yeah, they bought a state. Crypto.com is another website where you do they do exchanges and everything for crypto, and they actually bought the Staples Center for like a few years. So now it's going to be the crypto.com, I think, center
Arena.
Arena, yeah, crypto.com arena. So yeah, that happened, and that stock immediately shot up too. It was in the cents rate. It was like in the like 10-cent range, and it just basically became $1.80 almost, like within the span of a few weeks.
Mm.
So it's like a lot of exciting things have happened to
So
people.
why didn't you tell us that the week it was about to happen? Come on, man.
I came in late. That's why. I didn't know about it until it was like almost like $1. I was like, oh shit.
So, how much time do you spend researching crypto and stuff like that?
I actually spend a fair amount of time doing it because there seems to be a meaner transition towards it that no one wants anyone to know about.
Say again. What was that?
There's a transition towards it I feel like no one's allowed to know about. So
Oh, okay.
I mean, you got institutional people wanting to know about how to take advantage of blockchain technology, but they don't want people that don't know how to like go out and venture forth to the frontiers, just stay behind so they can get all the stuff themselves.
Mhm.
And I mean, that's what it's basically turned into. If you got Bitcoin like a few years ago, man, you'd be living in the money, right? You'd be rolling in it. But then
Right.
it's like, hey, if you didn't want to go into the dangerous waters, so you don't get any rewards. And now they basically got institutions that are kind of doing the same thing. So I'm mostly into it because, I want to make sure I know what money still means like 10 years from now, because I don't want to be like, hey, I'm out of bottle caps. Like, man, I should have went outside and just started like popping cans from recycle bins. Like, yeah. But
You don't want Fallout to happen to you.
yeah, I don't want Fallout to happen to me. I at least want to know what money is in the future. But other than that, it is interesting because I originally looked into it because all the
Dude.
opportunities with NFTs, like what you guys have been doing. Mostly because of
Try
that.
Yeah, it was all Raph's fault.
Yeah, NFTs, guys. Yeah.
I mean, it is an exciting world. It's like interesting to see. It'll be very interesting to see how long it continues and in what way, because I think these things are still continuing. Like there's still merit and value in a lot of these NFTs and NFT art and stuff. It's just, I think certain ones are just gonna kind of fall off. Like,
Mhm.
like I said, all
I mean,
the
you are not
collection
wrong.
stuff is. It's like that's the large collection stuff is done, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's cool that some people have benefited from it, like who are artists and stuff. I like that. That's pretty awesome that some people have done very well with it. But yeah, it's definitely got to adapt and change. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's like it is still one of those things that I get excited just thinking about it, just because it is so unusual.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
I can't think of something like this that is like really hard to explain to people that a lot of people know about. Like it's been a long time since there's been something like this popular that is still really confusing.
It's like
for
the second
users.
coming of the internet. It's like the second coming of the
Yeah.
internet because
Yeah,
it's
or
like, hey,
stock
like, oh my
market.
gosh, it's so
Yeah.
amazing, and then it's like, what does it do though? What can you do with it?
Yeah, you're
Anything?
like, yeah, a lot of stuff. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I always equate it to just like it's the new stock market. It's like imagine if you could get into the stock market before and you'd been like, I mean, imagine like investing in like Coca-Cola or any of those top companies before when nobody even knew what the prices would be, in the future. It's like,
Yeah.
pretty interesting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as what goes, I think it's going to be there's always going to be people doing different stuff with it, and it really is going to be like the stock market, where it's like some companies are focusing on medical, and some companies are going to focus on, research and technology, and some are going to just want to make games, and some of them are pyramid schemes, and some. I think that's really just how it's probably going to be. Is just a revolving door of all these different ideas and different things
I
going
feel like
through
it's a
it.
revolving door of progress. It's like, hey, that's a great idea. I'm gonna steal it. Okay, I'm gonna basically scam someone because I think I know how this works. And then it's like, oh man, I'm gonna make a product out of this. Like, yo, bro, I'm gonna take your product, I'm gonna analyze it, I'm gonna break it down, I'm gonna sell it to someone else. It's like the chain of the cycle of like industry. Just in crypto.
Yep. Until the sun sends a heat wave that annihilates all of our satellites and electricity, and then we'll be like back to bottle caps again. So diversify your portfolio.
But look at this 1999 Coca-Cola bottle cap coming straight from the bottle. Look at that. See that? 2,000 more bottle caps for that one. What? Collector's item.
All right, that was the best idea ever. I mean, I don't mind adjusting that fucking torso, but
What?
holy shit, that worked.
Who that?
Oh, the
I
zero.
was playing with
God damn it, John.
And Carbon coming in from left field.
I'm sorry, that was just super badass. Now I don't have to work on this fucking horse anymore. Look at that.
Oh my
god.
Can we talk about how you have gradient as a background and you're not utilizing your full real estate in ZBrush?
Oh, I switched over to 2022. I was in 2021 earlier.
Don't give a shit. You're a pro. Act like it. God damn it.
Sometimes I'm lazy.
Dude, I worked with a guy that had his screen, like would work with his screen like
Fine, I'll work.
It was
I'll work
like
this.
ZBrush would be
Oh my
like
God.
ZBrush would be like this big, like I don't even know how to just
Oh,
make it.
no.
Like it'd be super tiny on it, like half of his screen, so the middle of his screen, right? And then his document would be zoomed in. I'm like, dude, you were using like,
Like
a
this?
quarter of your screen. Yeah, it would be super small.
Like the way I'm doing it.
I mean, that's a little, it's a bit much, but
Every time I see
Yeah,
a
sure,
student
whatever.
do this, man, I get triggered hardcore, dude. I can't. This is week one shit. No. I'm not gonna. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that.
No.
Oh no. Oh no. Potato head COVID-19.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Where is it?
Come on, fix your
Come
screen.
on.
COVID-19.
Oh, they put the dark one. There's a different guy in the background repeating him, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Taylor's got a COVID-19.
I don't know why. I love...
the potatoes. Come on. Oh no, it's got the COVID-19. The potatoes got the COVID-19. Oh no, the potatoes got.
They're announcing. They got a whole team behind them, like waiting for the results.
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
Come on.
The looking bomb is
You
ticking.
can do it.
I gotta sell this
Come on,
potato.
God.
Not anymore.
I like how we were playing Halo too, and you kept on saying that, and after you said that, you just get like shot.
Oh, no, I have
Oh no, he's got the
COVID-19.
COVID-19, and then just like I just see an explosion. I'm like, oh, there he goes.
Okay,
Come on, come on.
How is Halo Infinite? Because I have actually tried
Oh,
it,
it's
but my
fun.
computer is
Yeah,
crap.
it's
I
fun.
can't run it
Is it
very well.
fun?
It's super,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Are we having fun with it? It doesn't seem like we have
I'm
fun.
not good at the game, so I'm not having fun.
Oh,
But it is
weren't
a
you
fun
playing
game.
with us when we were doing like a
It's fun for other
custom
people that
match?
shoot me. It's really fun for them.
It's fun for Raph.
Oh yeah,
of
Raph's having a
course.
great time.
Yeah.
Weren't you
I
playing
tried
the custom
it,
game
I'm
with us,
just
Chris?
wrong.
No, I haven't had a chance to get down and
Oh,
play.
it's a lot more fun when it's custom games and it's just us.
I want
Yeah,
to
that makes
believe
sense.
you.
I mean, have anyone made like Duck Hunt yet? Anyone done that yet? Oh, guess I'm too into this. I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Duck
played a
Hunt
lot of
in
Halo
Halo?
3 custom games. I played Halo on Halo, and I also played Duck Hunt. And
Yeah, you used to
Crash
have the
Compactor.
Griffball League.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ball League.
yeah, man. I had a Griffball team and everything, and it was so fun. So
is that even a mode? Or
they haven't made
Uh,
it yet,
I
but
haven't made it yet. I'm
I saw they
I'm
made
assuming
Oddball.
it's gonna
I'm so
be.
confused by that.
I'm assuming it's gonna be available if you buy the full game.
That would make no sense because the multiplayer is already out. You would want to keep as many people as you have right now in the multiplayer.
I'm
invested.
thinking like they're
They're
doing
releasing
what
a
Call
lot of
Duty's
stuff.
doing.
Yeah, they're releasing a lot of stuff like they claimed because they were so far behind schedule. Like all the features only would be out for like a year.
Mm-hmm. Probably later then, but yeah, that'd be nice to see some Griffball because you know for a fact they're gonna make that an esport. That or just the general game in general, the game itself will become an esport for real this time because it's free to play now, guys. Didn't you know that?
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it was free to play.
Yeah, it'll be
So
an
that means
esport.
Yeah.
all your
Esport
Aren't you
arena
playing
for
with
sure.
us?
gone.
yeah. Why aren't you playing with us?
Oh me? Yeah, my computer can't handle it right now. So yeah.
What?
One of us. One of us.
Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't
computer
know
can't handle it
Josh
right
was
now.
a bitch.
Wow.
I mean, that came out of left field for real, right there. Like, what are you bringing those words for? Like, they hurt sometimes a little. Why you be like that?
She's
Why
talking about
are
his
you a
computer.
Deep.
I mean, I got a functional computer. I didn't get an entertainment one. I'm sorry.
Man, I can't believe you're not gonna play with them, dude. What an asshole.
Okay, Lee. When I get in there, I'll make sure I learn how to use a sniper and no scope just for you.
Oh, I don't play that game.
Oh, why you talking? What the fuck you talking for?
Why you opening your mouth?
Gonna come after me like that with a gun and tell me it's not even loaded. What's wrong with you?
No, I don't play that game. I'm not a nerd.
Oh, so you don't like having fun?
Makes sense.
He doesn't like hanging out with his friends.
Yeah.
These guys.
Yes.
First
What
of all, how
about
dare
Zeke? Are
you?
you
Second
playing?
of all,
Are you playing Z?
No.
You never a Halo guy?
No, I really like Halo. But got
I just don't like you.
got other stuff to do. Fortunately. But yeah, I've been tempted to see if my computer can handle it as well. I think it can.
Yeah, you just put all the graphics on low and have fun.
Yeah, I mean, you get the stuttering that just comes out of nowhere because your VRAM is like, hey, bro, I need all of this for that right there. That explosion right there.
Yeah, because I got like maybe 4 or 6 gigs, and it's handling it just fine. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just have lag stutters on mine. I don't know
Nice.
what was going on. I had to basically just tear my computer apart and just find out what's going on, but I still couldn't find out what was stuttering. So I just think it's old.
You know, what I noticed is that ever since y'all started playing that game, is that Spicer and Raph stopped showing up to the art and writing meetings.
I mean, I mean, you knew it was going to happen. The second it was a free-to-play FPS that was decent, That man ain't coming back.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Just saying.
It's how it be.
You still playing? What's the world game?
Yep.
New World.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sure am. Sure am.
This is
I
why.
want to.
Yeah, they're
Why is it doing?
they're adding lots of stuff to it. So.
Got that crypto, that crypto game, and then it's like, hey, look at that Halo over there. It's nice.
That Halo over there.
Look at that Halo over there. Looks nice.
Mm.
The only thing I missed out of anything they've done so far, when they made the game rated T, which they did for Infinite, they took out the assassinations from all the other games. So there's no satisfaction of eviscerating anybody anymore. So.
Do they have assassinations?
No, they took them out. The game's rated T. They took them out, man.
Interesting.
I don't remember
Like,
them having them.
Yeah, Halo Reach is when they put it in. The last one from Bungie.
I wonder if that really like helps sales or anything.
The violence? I mean, last time I checked, Apex Legends basically got finishes for every time you want to silence somebody when you got to kill them. So
I'm just wondering, like that's a weird thing to try to shoot for teen for a Halo game.
Oh, yeah,
that's
definitely.
a regional thing rather than a sales thing, right?
Yes, it is. It's actually a combination of both, though, because if you're trying to sell the game to different continents that basically don't like seeing anything that has to do with the human body, China, yeah, they're gonna neuter it down to that rating.
Interesting.
Anyone know why it's doing this? Like, it's skewing every time I move it. Oh God, fucking autosave. Check this out.
You think it's? I mean, I'm sure.
Oh, you got the
it.
new feature on Carbon. You probably
Yeah, you
got the
gotta do-
radial.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta turn your focal shift to zero, negative.
It has to be negative. Oh,
Yeah, and then you can move it. Mm-hmm.
What is this?
Yeah, that's like the new fall off.
I thought it had to be 0.
No.
Yeah, so if
Zero.
you move it, yeah, let's see. You do that, or
Yeah, it is weird.
even
At
at
first
100.
it was kind of annoying at first. I was like, man, that sucks. You have to do like, I wish they had it as a standard, just to operate like it always does, and then like maybe you click the fall off button and then you can adjust it or something like that. But it is pretty sick actually in terms of deformation. Like,
What the fuck?
it's kind of cool.
Now, what are you saying, Leo?
Put the penis and do that.
Oh, I was just asking what it was, but they just said it.
Oh, got it.
Headset died.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's annoying. I didn't know it does that. I thought I had. So it has to be negative. Okay.
D-Zinc, I was gonna say, dude, it was so funny when you responded about Halo. It reminded me of Russell Brand and and Forgetting Sarah Marshall, because you're like, yeah, I would play, but then I don't. Like, what does he say in that movie? He's like, oh, did you listen to my demo? Did you get it? And he's like, yeah, mate, I was gonna listen to that demo, and then I just sort of moved on with my life. that was what your response felt like. I know that wasn't intentional, but it was awesome.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, I like it, but then I found out I could like something else.
Yeah, I just sort of didn't do that.
Just sort of didn't.
I just sort of didn't do that. I just stopped.
I mean, if anything, like to me, it was more of a childhood thing. So, like, grew up playing that. That was the FPS that I played. Sitting next to someone, getting angry, split screen, shared screen, cheating, all that jazz.
Yeah, I missed that train.
Yeah, I screen looked. I did it. I don't care. There may be a radar on that screen, but I can look at you and find out where to go.
I went to.
Oh, you're that guy.
Ugh, disgusting.
Oh yeah, I'm
It was
terrible.
like
Mm-hmm.
it's like the first year that Modern Warfare was out. My
Sleeping.
buddies and I went down to like a competition. It was mainly like a Halo competition. I watched this fat ass fucking nerd launch himself over the table at the dude he thought he screamed out was camping and tried to fucking beat his ass and just get shit stomped by everybody else around him.
But physically,
Yeah, he like dude, like it was like when the motherfucker who's cheesing you is right across from you. He took the bait, dude. It was ridiculous.
So he was what? He was just playing, and then everyone just got upset, and everyone whooped his ass because he was
No,
camping.
no, well, he tried to like beat the shit out of this kid. Like he like literally like got up, called him a fucking camper, and dove across the fucking table, like knocked over TVs and shit, and fucking like went for this kid's throat. And then like 3 dudes like swarm in on him and just fucking like haul him into the hall and kick his ass.
That's funny.
It was amazing. It was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
I
we used
forget
to
which
play.
map it was.
I think there was like
You're
6
right,
of us
you're
that used
right.
to all get together and play, and we would if we were doing like if we do the 4-on-4, and if one of the teams was just doing bad, we'd just start killing each other, not think anything of it. But one time we went and played with this fraternity who we didn't really know. We only knew a couple of people, but like one of our friends went on one of their teams, and so once their team started losing, he's just like, "Ah, fuck it," started killing his own teammates, and all we hear from the other end of the hall is, "Who the fuck keeps killing me?" and he just starts yelling at him, and like we're like, I think we should probably all go, because we're like, yeah, dude, you probably shouldn't kill people that don't play the
I've
same
seen
way
that at
you do.
uni, like at school, where like, but not with Halo, it was Smash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
we get very
No,
competitive with Smash. Bro, it's just
Yeah.
I remember. Was it? Oh, it was. You would play as a. It was on the 64. You would play as like a barbarian or a skeleton. It
Oh,
was
Killer
Talking about
Instinct.
Gauntlet?
primal. Yeah, killer.
Oh,
Instinct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Killer Instinct, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bro, I almost lost a friendship over that.
Oh, dude. Like, we
I
would, that
would
was,
just
that
use
was,
the skeleton guy, and I would just do circles and press buttons, and that's all I would do, just over. And I would beat
Circles
my
and
friend's
press
ass over and over. And like he's like,
Dude.
"All you're doing is fucking making circles," and he rips the fucking cartridge out of the thing and throws it across the
Dude.
room.
well, that's like,
did
yeah.
that to me when I was at school. Like, we were playing Tekken, and then this kid was like, "I'll snap your neck," and I was like, "Bitch, I wish you would try." And then like he called, like, 'cause I called his bluff, and then he was like, just like
That's some
looked the
bullshit.
other way and sat. I think you were in that room, Josh.
I was there for most
and
of
then-
these, yeah.
And then the guy in the back, he wasn't really an artist. He was just some guy who was a cook, and he was like, "Fight, fight, fight."
I remember from competitive gaming in my childhood, every time I played Street Fighter with my brother, it ended up with us fighting in the real life every
dude,
single
that
time. Zero exceptions. Zero exceptions.
Uh,
Every
Those real fighting games are for everybody to get the real thing out of your body.
Bitch, you want to stand that
Get out
Hadouken?
the system.
Just
yeah, because there's always that one that we'll
You
find a
just-
move that like you can't stand up. They just keep
Yeah.
hitting you before you can get up.
Yep.
Like,
That
how
was
am I
college,
supposed to
man.
play?
Like,
You
when
don't
Street
get to
Fighter
play.
Alpha came out, dude. Like we'd play that shit so you wouldn't talk to each other for like 2 days. Like you couldn't even be in the same fucking group. Like you'd make eye contact, and he was like, "Bitch, what?" And just thousand hand slap bullshit out of my face. Playing Akuma like a bitch.
Yeah, because I'll just fucking just yell at Raft like today. Like, like Halo. I was like, "Oh fuck you!" Just like I'm just like one.
you guys are
minute
playing
away.
earlier today?
No. I mean, like even to this day, I'll still.
Oh.
Fucking
Yeah, that's just who Spicer is
Yeah.
at this point.
Oh my god.
That and Golden.
That was the worst idea. Rocket launchers
well,
and
yes.
fucking hammer. That was the worst idea.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I'll never forgive Raph for deleting
I
that
didn't even
video.
get anywhere
man.
near Raph because he kept on like sticking me with a sticky grenade as soon as I hit him.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this man literally walked around in Call of Duty Modern Warfare with a knife, and that's the only weapon he
With a knife,
needed.
yeah.
He saw you. You got stabbed by the one-hit kill. That was it. That's all he needed.
Yeah, I always wish I had a GoldenEye, especially like hearing friends talk about it much later. I'm like,
Oh,
man,
dude,
Oh, it's a
GoldenEye.
great
was
game.
like-
out on that.
So good.
That was another one that would like cause like heated fucking. Just like that was like bad because like my roommates and I would play that shit, and then you had to like live with those people. Yeah, there were a couple awkward breakfasts, man.
The equivalent of playing Mario Party and then trying not to want to just ruin friendships. Even
Oh,
more.
Mario Party, yeah.
Yeah, because like you literally can gang up on people so bad in that game that you don't want
No,
to
you
talk
just
to
play it drunk.
people.
It'd be even worse.
Oh
man.
yeah,
Yeah,
drunk
play
people
drunk.
are so much more restrained. They'll
Yeah.
definitely be
Play Mario Kart drunk. Everyone's playing fucking. Everyone's
Oh,
just drunk driving.
that one's fucking cancerous though. Mario Kart is just designed to make you want to like literally jump up and break a controller. Period.
Mario Kart will, yeah, you'll lose friendships over Mario Kart as soon as you're like first place. Like, all right, I'm in first place, and then everyone hits you with the fucking blue turtle shell, and as soon as you recover, you get hit by another turtle shell.
Basically, when
And
you
if you
go
recover
like going
again,
from
someone
first to
fucks you.
last in like a few seconds, you literally probably want to just get out the room before murder ensues because that's the only thing the game breeds. Like the intent to kill. You get that Satsui no Hado coming in, being like, "Hey, I need to get out of here."
You sense that killing intent rising up.
Basically.
Yep. Just like the parents have been warning us about.
Yep.
About video games.
Today's the day.
Today's the
Learn
day.
today.
I'm trading my whole life for this
For
day.
the last time.
I am the angel of death. The hour of purification is upon us.
Oh my god.
It's like, are you playing too much Doom, or do we need to stop? Do we need to stop this?
It's funny, yeah, because it's like it's the wrong games. It's like everybody's like it's Doom, it's Diablo, it's actually Mario Kart and Smash Bros. And stuff.
Like, it's the most harmless family fun game that basically breeds the worst competitive environment. You didn't even know that.
And you see people
Same
getting
way
mad
with,
at like Wii
what's
bowling
that
and all
game?
that back in the day. So.
Oh yeah. Oh
No
yeah.
Wii bowling, yeah.
Dude, I had
Oh
me
my
playing
God.
Wii baseball with my brother. Bro,
I have a
almost
buddy
threw
who
my
hates
arm.
the fucking. He hates the what's it called, the little board that came with the Wii U, because as soon as he like stood on it, it turned him into like a big fat ass. I was like, I fucking hate that board. You have your me character, your me character, and then you sit on the board so it like kind of like figure out what your weight is, and your avatar will like adjust to whatever weight you are. So he stood on it and it turned
Sounds like
into
such
this
a
like
bad
big
idea.
fat dude, and he was like, I fucking hate this thing now.
Don't hate the
Literally,
player, hate the
it
game.
literally fat shamed him. He was like, I'm done with this.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's
Awesome.
classic Japan right there, man. They wouldn't even be like, "What? What's the problem? I don't understand."
Like,
Oh,
you know how
you're
fat you are, right?
Yeah, you're fat.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Stupid America.
Oh shit. Well,
Fucking
I
hate
guess
this.
they're right. I mean,
Husky.
yeah. I was gonna go ahead and feel good about myself for a little while playing your game, but never mind. Never mind.
Suicide rates are up with people that own Wii boards.
New phenomenon.
Oh,
That's
So if you guys had to give percentages to the amount of time that you scoped versus the amount of time that you stare at your scoped, what would it be?
75% staring. Yeah. During stream, it's like 80% like me trying to fix the fucking stream.
What the hell's wrong? Why is it stuttering?
You know, why is the sound like this? Oh, God damn it.
Oh, that's just my voice. God damn it.
How long do you spend? It's probably a good question. I don't know.
I'm a very diligent person, so I would say 99% working. Like I squint my eyes so I can barely even see it. So
I mean, that's a good first pass, man. But what's the other part looking like?
I wonder if there's like a way to measure like this like how much time you're actually sculpting versus how much time you're just rotating and looking at it.
It's good though. Observation's good.
For me, I think I notice like when I've gone back and checked streams, I'm like, holy shit, I didn't know I do that. Like I turn my head like this.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Dude, you can't watch yourself because then you get all like self-conscious. I noticed how much I touched my nose when I started streaming because I started being like, I feel like I'm touching my nose a lot, and then I just like couldn't stop thinking about it the whole time. Like, no, don't touch your nose again. I just did it 10 minutes ago.
Being self-conscious while you've been monitored is like the worst experience ever.
No, I don't want to watch or hear myself. I don't want to subject myself to what I've subject the rest of you. With my voice.
Yeah, I watched like Anna Carolina's tip from last year's summit about making video.
Medium one, yeah, that one's pretty
4 or 5 times, and like their whole like, if you watch the part where she like speeds herself up, her head's just like, she looks like she's in like a Devo video. It's fucking great.
Good.
Sometimes I'll be like looking at anatomy reference, so I'm looking at the XMD like videos that Spicer has, and sometimes I'm in the dojo and then Spicer's there, so I'll be like, "You say something?" I keep forgetting that I'm listening to the to the video.
That's awesome.
The fuck you just say?
What's wrong with my chromium process?
What you say?
Yeah, I wonder why that is. We hate our own voice.
Uh,
Can't hear ourselves, like voicemails or any of that stuff. I remember answering machines. Whenever you would like call home to your parents and then go home and you'd hear yourself like on the answering machine. You're like, what is that?
I have a theory that it's like, you know how whenever there's something stinky in your house, and if you don't clean it up right away, then you just filter it out. But whenever you've been outside and then you go back in, and all of a sudden, oh shit, I gotta take the trash out. You know, I think our friends kind of
Pile of trash that you've
yeah, pretty much. And our friends are used to it, so they feel they doesn't bother them anymore. But we're not used
to the
it.
trash.
So we're smelling our voice for the first time, like, I sound.
That's me being in like different places, so I listen to myself and I'm like, oh, I still have that fucking accent.
That's me every time I hear myself on a phone call. I'm like, bro, my voice sounds so different. Like, that's me?
Like, I'm like, no wonder why people are doing that Indian accent. I still fucking have it. Like, they sound when they imitate me, like, oh.
Maybe they're just doing a bad
It's not hard to
imitation.
imitate
You
me.
don't sound like you have an
All you gotta
Indian
do is
accent,
just say
bro.
something monotone.
I think he's saying like Native American.
Yeah.
No, even that. I don't think you sound like. I don't know.
Sound like a red-blooded American to me.
Yeah.
Shit.
To me, it sounds more
I don't think there's a voice Spicer can't make.
Mm-hmm. What are you saying, TZ?
To me, it sounds more Texan. Carbon voice.
Because I've been here for 10 years, but I can hear like, oh my god, if you listen to me speak to someone else from Guam, like you'd be like, who the fuck?
Yeah.
You'd
Like
hear words that you've never heard before that doesn't make any sense.
I think that's
What bothers
everybody,
me is that I don't have a lisp in other languages, only in English.
Oh,
It makes
that's
sense.
a weird one.
Everyone talks in a different
Yeah.
sentence structure, right, in English compared to the rest of the world.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm told it's an ADHD thing too. I don't know. I don't know how or why. They just said it and like shrugged and walked away, left me with so many questions.
Okay, it sounds like you got a mental disorder.
It'll-
Like,
yeah,
what?
yeah, a lot of,
Like,
yeah,
what?
self-doubt and stuff. You got a lisp and a learning disability, so good luck. Just leave.
Be like, okay.
Just drop that shit on me and rode into the sunset.
Welcome to America.
Thank you. Shit.
I need to know more. No.
It just
Descends
parachuted out
into the
window.
lake.
Yeah. It's gone. Oh man.
I was hoping my list would disappear when I became a citizen, but
It worked out, my son.
Nah.
Like the Lacho Biden.
Oh, we almost had it. Almost had the citizenship. It's gotta come illegally next time.
what accent is that?
I don't know.
Nanya?
Oh, got him.
Look out. Look out.
Oh, I miss Derek and his accents.
Oh yeah, you bet you do. The crazy man with a million jokes.
Different. What was it, Spicer? How did you describe it?
He had like 5 different black accents. I think.
Every time he played, it was a different stereotypical black voice. Oh shit!
He went from Jamaican to like Southern black to
Dirty black to city black to.
Every time it was a different one.
yeah. It was a
They're all black people.
I mean, he was an orange man with the dark voice. We don't.
Oh yeah,
was,
yeah. Dude, that's the best part. Like the character wasn't black; he was like Mediterranean looking.
yeah.
I think your current character is
He's
It's,
Barack Obama.
yeah, he's basically Barack Obama.
He's Barack Obama.
I do that
Except for
bit
he's
sometimes.
like
Hey, what
he speaks
does
patois.
Samoa
Yeah.
look like?
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
what
It's
that-
literally we're literally using Barack Obama as his avatar.
That's don't talk like him. I don't got that Barama. Baraka.
Baroma.
Orama.
Yeah, I don't
Barama.
got that Barama.
The barometer.
Yeah, I don't got that Barama. I don't got that,
An anime.
that range.
Orama.
That Barama.
I get that berry range, the berry tone.
Yeah. I get too conscious of my voice when I let's start flipping it around all over the place because it always sounds the same to me. When Spicer does his Donald impression, I'm like, man, that shit's spot on.
It's probably the best.
Oh, dude, have you heard?
My favorite is the Alex
Shane
Jones. That's always my
McGillis?
favorite one.
What was that?
Shane Gillis? Is Shane McGillis? or
Shane Gillis.
Shane
Yeah.
Gillis, yeah.
He does a great one too.
That's pretty good. The speed dating thing he did with Trump was amazing.
Is that the one that does the facial thing?
No, that's Kyle Dunnigan.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
right.
that's
So who's this one? I don't think I've seen that one.
Shane Gillis
Gillis
is
is
the
the guy.
originator of was it Proud Boys?
Oh,
Is that who you're talking
that's-
about?
No, that's
Shane McGinnis.
That's McGinnis. No,
Gavin
no,
McGinnis.
Gavin McGinnis. Gavin McGinnis.
Shane Gillis is a comedian.
I was gonna say Terry McGinnis. Are we talking about DC now?
But Gavin McGinnis is.
But Terry McGinnis.
Gavin McGinnis. That's the problem.
Macaroni.
Young and Young, what?
Terry Macaroni.
Well, wasn't he in Ace of Base in '90s?
Yeah. He was in that Britney Spears video.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he, saw,
wasn't that-
he saw the sign. That's right.
Man, I've never been more misled by one name in my entire 2 hours.
Shane Gillis is a comedian. He got like turned down for SNL, and then
No, he made it on to SNL.
No,
He
he
got-
got
he
canceled. He got fired.
Oh, he got fired. Well, he does skits
Yeah.
on YouTube, like with one other writer, and
It's called
they're
Gillian.
hilarious.
Gillian Keys, right?
Gillian Keys, yeah.
Yeah,
Gillian's Island.
Gilligan's Island. Yeah, correct.
Mhm.
That and his ISIS car dealership.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
my
that's
god,
good.
yeah, where they just lean into all the puns.
Dude, the fucking the hostage negotiation between like the dad for his son is fucking great too.
So what happened to the band ISIS after the Mediterranean ISIS? Are they still alive?
I don't know.
Pretty sure they're still around.
Is Corona still making beers?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Have you guys heard? Have you guys heard the COVID being referred to as the beer bug?
Beer bug?
What?
That
The
sounds
beer
good.
bug.
First,
It's
actually, I've heard
coronavirus.
of it.
Yeah, I've heard it. I've heard it on YouTube a couple of times. The beer bug.
It's weird.
I remember
Well, they
during
probably
the
say it on
Sketchy.
YouTube to not get flagged. A
Yeah,
lot
I
of people
guess.
were
Oh,
making
yeah.
up like names for it to like so it doesn't hit the
I
algorithm.
like beer bug.
I remember during quarantine, there was these two guys in Australia who were like, "We're just giving out Corona," and they were like passing beers to random. Yeah, hey, you want some Corona? Just like toss them a beer.
You know, the worst
Solid
part is somebody
jokes.
literally probably
They're in a
thought
death
that
camp
they
now.
just carrying the germs on that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
God.
Their lives are over. Not so funny anymore.
Just a little more.
Like, well, I'm gonna die. Just pops open the beer, just starts drinking it right in public.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's got COVID-19.
Oh,
the beer.
COVID-19.
COVID-19.
Yeah, I sent somebody that video and they didn't have the audio on, and they're like, "Yeah, of course it's gonna have COVID because it's hot." I was like, "No, you got to listen to the video." I was like, "It's not. You can't just watch that and be like, yeah, it's a potato, and they're hitting it with a thermometer. Doesn't make any sense."
You can't do that shit on mute.
Anything that's hot has COVID-19, bro. Everyone
Yeah.
knows that.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
Oh, I definitely got it.
Next video.
gonna be hot. Yeah, I get it.
Mm.
And then they watched it with the audio, and they're like, "Yeah, that's that. All right, that's pretty good."
Okay. Yeah, a little bit different.
Yeah, a much different video.
They're like, next time I send you a fucking video, you fucking listen to the audio. You hear me? You hear me?
You got the COVID-19?
I'm so hot with anger right now.
Oh shit! You might have COVID-19.
Oh,
You're not.
Speaking of Batman, how you feeling?
100%, bro.
Excellent.
100%.
Why you got COVID?
I did.
Oh.
You got the
Big
beer
those-
bug?
I got that.
Take
bug,
those horse
man.
pills.
The
like you were
thermometer
instructed.
confirmed
Yeah,
it.
hell yeah! I just started eating hay like fucking crazy, man. Just
Yeah.
ought to do it.
Make sure you pump your body full of the nuclear power plant coolant.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. No,
Water.
don't worry, I took care of that.
Yeah, from Chernobyl.
Yeah,
Did you shine a UV light inside of your lungs? Is that what took care of it?
that's right.
Hmm.
Drank all the bleaches and all the.
All the bleaches.
We got it all worked out.
Need a good leaching.
Yes.
Yeah, bloodletting.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. It's no big deal. It was no big deal.
And stream is canceled. It's no big
So
deal.
why aren't there already like plague doctor COVID masks like being mass sold? Like why is that not back in fashion yet?
Yeah.
Why don't we do
that's
this?
cool.
People
was a
walking
guy, I
around
think
looking
he
like
was-
fucking ravens.
There was a dude who was doing that, I would think, somewhere. I forgot where.
Do I just like
Walking around
bloodborne?
with a plague mask. Yeah, no,
They
with
found
a
that
plague
the
mask
plague-
and everything.
Yeah,
Pretty
the
cool.
plague masks don't really do anything. They just put stuff in them so you didn't smell. That was the whole point of the long nose, is they would stuff them because they believed that the scent is what was giving people different things. So they would put things that smelled good inside the longer piece of it, and then they found out that
Essential oils.
that is not what actually gets people sick. So that's why they stopped doing it.
Sounds like fake news.
Now we wear a paper mask across their face.
Oh yeah. Those
But
2-hour
also-
ones they use in the surgery room. Yeah, they use those now.
Also debatable on how well they work.
Now we're really canceled.
Did you hear about the beard kilts?
The
What?
beard kilts.
Beard kilts, functional
Never.
COVID
heard
masks.
of it.
Beard kilts.
Nope.
Yeah, they sell them. It's pretty good.
Shoot, just walking around with a gator around my neck.
A gator.
Yeah, a gator.
Ha! Gator.
Gator.
later.
Yeah. You know, there's things that those tubes you put around your neck to stretch and be like, oh, look at that American flag you got on your
Internet?
neck. Oh, now the mask. Yeah.
A broken neck condom.
You don't see that.
Better known as
The one
foreskin.
Yeah.
I used the one that I used the one that was issued to me when I was in the army.
Foreskin?
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
It's a government issue.
Yeah, yeah.
Government issued foreskin.
Okay.
Did you get the normal one or the tactical one?
It's got a light on it.
What color was it?
Tactical horse stick. The fuck are we talking about?
Yes.
We started the stream. We're all professionals. So we like wait an hour and then the dick jokes come out.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
you gotta ease into them.
Yeah, whenever you pump it.
You gotta
That you do.
you gotta lube the
You
audience
do
up
it
before we
real
get it in
slow.
That's right. You just go diving in.
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
there. It's too spicy for him.
Yep, he's out of here.
Too spice.
This here.
And Batman, did you move?
I did, yeah. Well, it's I've been
Officially
in-
moved in, or
Yeah, so I've been in Colorado since
Oh.
November of last year, and then
From where?
and from Los Angeles, the coolest city ever, bro. Awesome.
Yeah,
totally.
town.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. I can't imagine why you would want to leave ever.
The thing that's so great is when you tell people that you live in LA, and they're like, "Oh my god, do you love it?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, no. LA is a trash town." And they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah."
How dare
So
you.
glamorous, guys. You can be so broke and just wonder what you can do with yourself because you don't have money.
Yeah.
But I mean, Predator 2 was set there and he was awesome.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
Predator 2 is the reason.
Dude, it was great though when I was there. So I basically after a year, because I was furloughed from Disney and last April, and after a year and a half, I was like, okay, this is ridiculous. Why am I keeping my empty apartment? Like I might as well move now. And then when I went back, I literally the day before the day after I packed up my desk to just be like, all right, well, hopefully I'll be coming back or whatever, whenever this is figured out. I got laid off the next day. So it was like fortuitous that like I had already done that, like taking care of it. Saw
Yeah, imagine having
everybody.
to deal with that shit.
Yeah, it would have sucked if I would have been here having to drive back, then clear out all my shit. It would have been not cool, man. But anyway, so when we were there, I was walking my dog and we hear this scream, and we're like everybody like around us that's around stops. Like this guy stops and thinks it's my wife, and she's like, no, it's not me. And he's like, are you okay? And we're like, yeah, it's not us. So we round the corner and there's this girl sitting behind these bushes, and I kind of look at her and she's like well dressed, like she's not like, she doesn't seem to be like a crazy homeless person or something like that. And I just look at her and I go, are you okay? Because obviously if she was homeless, I wouldn't have said that, just to clarify clearly. That's the
Yeah, you
part
don't
where
care about
laugh.
homeless people.
Yeah,
I get it.
no, but anyways, and she goes, yeah, sorry, I'm just having a moment. I was like, okay. And she
What
goes,
the fuck?
yeah. Yeah. And at first I was like, oh, Jesus, like what an LA thing. But then she goes, do you like LA? And I go, no, I hate it here and I'm moving. And she's like, I hate it. I fucking hate it here. I don't understand why everyone likes it. And I was like, holy shit, what a funny thing to like have that happen like right before I'm moving, because everybody you always talk to, especially, if they live there, they think it's just the like no other place is great. Like only LA is the great. And I'm like, look, it has good food and nice weather. I'm with you.
It's
there.
got good marketing, is what it's got.
Oh, I.
Like, yeah, like it. I mean, honestly, the food is awesome. Like you can get pretty much whatever you want there. There's like every kind of restaurant, but I mean, so does New York. big deal.
So
It's
does
really
Texas,
good now.
man. Here in
So
Dallas.
yeah, like
I'm about to say,
most
like,
places in
what-
America has good food.
Yeah. So I mean,
America is known for food.
yeah, for sure. So exactly, like not a reason to be like, yeah, live here, But it's just weird because I'm like, LA is a town full of transplants, right? But like everybody acts like they've never lived anywhere else. And I'm like, dude, everywhere there's like a lot of really cool places like in this country. You should go
No,
visit
there's
them.
not.
Like, yeah, it's like I'm
no
always
one's
amazed.
better than California.
Yeah,
Nothing better.
I hear hobos talk to you like they're better than you.
Oh yeah.
They are because they've got a fucking like 5-bedroom apartment somewhere that they
Yeah,
pay
they
for
make
from all
more
the
than
handouts.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, and they only own like 1/5 of it because they have to have everyone else pitch in for the timeshare.
Yeah. So anyway, long story long. But yes, I officially moved from LA now. So
Nice, man.
yeah. So I'm glad.
How do you like? You said in Colorado.
Yeah. So this is my folks live here.
Nice.
So but I grew
So
up
you-
here. So
Okay.
so I've liked it. It's
I hear Colorado's booming right now.
yeah. It's not cheap to live here, so I'm not planning on staying.
Yeah, Colorado's
Where are you gonna
really
go?
Expensive.
Moving again.
There's
Texas.
a couple like
Texas.
Texas.
yeah. I mean, I've looked. There's a couple jobs that I'm talking to people about. One's in Cincinnati and one's in Tennessee. So I'm kind of hoping the Tennessee one actually pans out.
I'm gonna tell you this
Wait,
right
where?
now.
Nice.
Tennessee is the greenest place that you've never done seen. There's so much green there. You're not gonna know where to
It's-
even go because there's nothing but roads. Okay, I've
It's,
been there.
It's,
Did you just rhyme?
I
You
That
know,
man,
If
honestly,
you don't
That's
pay
just
no
how he
tolls,
talks, don't
we
worry
ain't
about
gonna
it.
get no rolls.
but yeah,
dude,
man, there's so
can't-
much green. So
I
much
did a
green in
road
Tennessee.
trip through like the East Coast earlier this year, and I went through Arkansas and Tennessee and up to Pennsylvania. And dude, I love Tennessee. I thought it was
Yeah, I
awesome.
think my programmer lives in Tennessee. Will, I think you might be
It
watching
looks
right now.
really
Real pretty
nice, but
vibe.
since it looks so nice over there, that means you got every type of bug under the sun saying, "Man, it's really nice out here."
Yeah, I know that's gonna be the thing for sure. But man, like the idea of having like a property that like you can, it's like 80% of the properties there you're like in a forest. It's like
You're
I think they
100%
actually
right.
said over 80% of the state is covered in forest.
Yep,
I'm like,
man, my
that's
dad
where I
came from
want to
there,
live, man.
so
I'm
yeah,
tired.
my family
I've
came
lived in
from there,
cities. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've lived.
You got
in
any
cities
bears up there?
Forever. I don't think so.
Probably. I would
probably.
assume so.
I mean, they got plenty of forest over there. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a bear.
It's just be black bears though, but black
Black
bears
bears,
aren't anything to
yeah.
worry about.
I think grizzlies mostly live in mountainous regions. And they
Mm.
don't have much
Yeah.
for mountains there. But yep. So
That man,
we'll
we're
see.
in Cincinnati.
I'm not really sure specifically. Oh, you mean like the job?
Yeah.
Like what the location is? I don't want to say it because I don't want to blow it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude. Well, just yeah, me, dude.
I'll hit you up later, but yeah.
That's my old stomping ground.
Oh, okay. Right on, man.
That's where I'm basically from, more or less.
Dude, hell yeah. Did you like it or like?
I mean,
It was like there's a reason why it was my old stomping ground, but you know, it's nice.
I mean, dude, there are worse places to live.
I'm not gonna
Place?
Look at this shining recommendation over here.
I mean, dude, like it's like cost of living
Oh,
is nice. It's not, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do worse.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. Like I had like a 3-story townhome that like I paid like $600 a month for,
Jeez.
and that was back in like my last time in that was like in 2014. So I mean, you can find, you know, and it was a nice, decent little place. Yeah, no, that's good, dude. Like winters can
Yeah.
suck a little bit, but other than that, like the rest of the year, it's pretty fun.
The what can suck a little bit? Sorry.
The winter.
Oh yeah. Not looking forward to that, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, Tennessee winter. I mean, icy roads and actually no eastern coastal winters suck. Period. Just period. Especially in certain areas because when it ices over, man,
Humidity.
you know.
Dude, I used
Yeah.
to live in Pittsburgh. I love those winters.
I didn't know you lived in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, first city in America I lived in.
See,
I was there
visited
for 5 years.
Chicago.
Went to school there.
Where I lived for 20 some years. That's where all my
Yeah, we
family
talked
is
about
at.
it, bro.
So yeah, doing
We
some
talked
traveling
about it,
with
bro.
Yeah, bro.
Cool.
I don't listen to you.
Shit.
Oh,
Think it's gonna snow again here
Yeah, I
Be
miss
nice
the
if it
snow.
like
did.
last year?
Yeah,
I hope not. I don't want to see snow ever
Oh,
again.
you don't want another free snowstorm, is what you mean, right? You don't
I
want another free snowstorm.
love that snowpocalypse that we had. I loved it.
Dude,
Loved it.
I was without power for like days. That's
I lucked out during that. I was next to the. I live in the medical area of San Antonio, so like they weren't gonna cut out the power anytime soon with us.
See, I got lucky with that
I
too
was like at
because
the edge of that threshold where like, well, there's medical stuff here, so we're not gonna cut their power. I was like, hell yeah.
yeah,
And my
They
dog
didn't even.
loved the snow. Loved it. Loved
Yeah, our
it. Loved
dog,
it.
yeah,
Loved it.
yeah,
Loved it.
Bruno loved it.
Absolutely.
I had to take him in though
freaked
because
out how much he
his
loved
balls started to get blue. So I was like, nope, yep, you gotta get excited. But
I've never seen her so happy. I've never seen her so happy.
it's the equivalent of mud, except for it cleans them. So
Dude, she was running around and just tried to eat all the snow. And
My
we had a
nephew-
backyard. Dude, she's just running and she's like like a fucking
My-
Pac-Man. Like it was amazing.
he was running and then he jumped and then he disappeared because there was like a little hole, like not a hole, but like this. It's where all the
It's a
rain
little
goes
dog.
in. There's all the rain, and he jumped, and then like he like disappeared. I'm like, oh shit, where'd he go? Because my nephew was running. He's never seen snow like that before, so he like just like disappeared into the snow.
Nice.
There was somebody in the chat. I forgot to say. I missed who it was. Sorry. They said they live in Virginia, and there's a bear that hangs out in their yard sometimes. So they get bears.
oh
They get
man,
bears. It's official.
Oh my god, it's a bird.
Yeah, man. Virginia gets
Just in
bears.
case.
Let's
Pennsylvania
leave
gets
picnic
bears.
baskets outside. Hey, boo boo.
or should they
Okay,
go
is
up to
that
the door
bears right
sniffing,
now?
asking if Boo Boo been there? If you seen Boo Boo, you seen Boo Boo? Like every bear.
Is that Virginia?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they
a
said
Virginia.
EA, so
Yep.
Oh, I just what kind of bear is it, Justin? Mr. Just in case.
I'm gonna guess black bear.
probably
Big brown bear.
No, I don't think they have brown bears there.
Mama bear, she got 2 cubs. I wouldn't fuck with a black bear if she has 2 cubs.
Black bears are vegetarian, man. Fuck with black
Yeah,
bears
but
all
like-
day.
So are elephants. Like what the?
They'll kill your ass.
My
They'll
bad,
still,
sorry.
they'll still protect their young.
There's this Australian dude talking about like how like I don't understand why people are scared of Australia. We don't have a lot of like scary things here. You know what's scarier than Australia? America. We have bears. We have one bear, and that fucker just sits on a tree, eats eucalyptus. Y'all got fucking tigers and like bears. Like he was like because you're saying like we have like a shit ton of like tigers in like captivity, I guess.
Mhm.
Sure. Yeah, there's more in
Yeah,
Texas
mhm.
than there are in the wild.
Yeah, there's
everywhere
more in
else in the
Texas.
world.
Yeah, it's like, you guys have all that shit. We just have like small shit that you can like, you know. So
Yeah,
oh,
small and
I would
deadly.
argue small shit that kills you quick is a lot more of a problem than big shit that can kill
Yeah,
you and
we
is
also
rare.
have that here, though. To be fair,
Like, dude, in America, if there's a big animal that's a danger to people, everybody within 100-mile radius know about it. But in Australia, it's like every 5 meters, you get a fucking spider that can send you into another dimension.
What's one of those birds? What's one of those birds that literally start attacking people during the mating season? Like they fly around. Magpie. I think it's a magpie.
magpie, oh, yeah.
You can't
Yeah,
even walk
magpie.
around the beach barefoot because there's random fucking small creatures that'll just sting you once and just kill all of your
Oh, it's like that in Guam.
past generations, how toxic they
Yeah,
are.
it's like that in Guam. Usually, you whenever you have shit like that on the beaches, they close the beaches.
Yeah.
Just don't
Yeah,
be
fuck
white, you know. And like, I don't give a fuck about this sign. I'm gonna go
Great
anyways.
advice.
No, I'm just saying.
Great advice, man.
Be white.
Racist.
Don't be American and come here. You'll die.
No, I didn't say don't be American. I just said don't be white.
Don't be like horror movie white person.
Yeah. It's like, oh, that shit looks cool. Let me go touch it.
Out. We're gonna stay.
I love it. He's got personality.
Fucking light turns
There's some
on.
dog
light
fights
turns
going
off
on
and
in the
cracks. It's
background
like,
there?
yeah, I'm gonna go into the darkness. Yeah, that's fine. That's a good idea.
It's because they ain't no pussy. And then they get killed
Americans
immediately.
stare danger right in the face.
Goddamn right.
We'll walk into the darkness, not knowing what's going to happen next, but we know freedom's on the other side.
Fuck yeah.
Freedom from your life, I guess.
Free from the mortal coil is what happens. It's like boom.
Oh,
It's
God.
like see the light. It found me. Where my body at?
Every
Cool,
house we
shark.
look
Let's
at,
swim
like-
on it and say hi.
Every house we look at in like North Carolina, like half of them, I'm like, that shit's haunted. We're not doing it.
Up in North Carolina.
Dude, there's some, man. As soon as I see it, I'm like, nope, that shit has ghosts.
Certified.
Have y'all ever lived in a haunted house before?
I have.
Yes, my house.
Right.
My
So
house is fucking haunted.
what'd you decide?
Huh? We
I
still
had
live
no
here.
control over the first one. And then the second one, just kind of learned to live with it.
Where I'm from, that entire fucking island was a war zone. So no matter where I live, there's someone that's dead. Like, so I mean, it's gonna be haunted regardless where I go. Either a
Guys are-
Japanese soldier
guys are
or
afraid
some
of some
fucking local
ghosts?
that died during World War II. Yeah.
No matter where you go, there's someone that's haunted. That sucks, dude. Or there's something haunted.
I'm
Perpetually
convinced
chased
something's
by haunted
following
shit.
us.
Probably followed you from Guam.
Yeah, because my nephew would say, like, I saw somebody over there. Like, I was talking to my friend. I'm like, oh no, don't do that whole like fucking The Conjuring bullshit. Like, yeah, that's my friend. I'm like, no,
Nope.
don't talk to it.
So you made sure the siren head stuff stayed like stopped immediately.
Oh, that siren head is nothing. It's just saying that, like, yeah, there was someone by my bed. I'm like, fuck.
I see dead
I've had it.
people.
I've had it to where like I'm on a Discord call, and then like a buddy of mine was like, I'll be like, I'll be back. I'm gonna go do something downstairs, and then I forgot to unmute my mic, and then my buddy was like, "Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you?" I was like, "What do you mean?" It's like, why were you whispering like doing some ASMR shit on your mic? I'm like, I'm not doing that. I was downstairs talking to my mom. What do you mean? It's like, well, someone was talking on your mic.
Be like, I'm
Well, I don't
stream
know.
snapping this fool.
Yeah.
Stream snapping this man. What up? John's a bitch.
The ghost just talks shit about you and tells your friends what you masturbate to. Just tells everybody on your stream what you watch.
Yeah.
If you ever want to get rid of an evil spirit,
Here we go.
all right, you
Lifeless.
lay in your bed, you take off all your clothes,
Uh-huh.
and you start masturbating, and you look directly in the dark corner and say, "This is for you." And I guarantee you, they will leave. Okay?
But if they don't, then you know you got a good party going on.
Mm-hmm.
Into that
And if
shit.
you don't believe Spicer, he'll be giving demonstrations after
Yeah.
the stream.
Mm-hmm. Along with the muscle.
Yeah, Jordan's OnlyFans, everybody.
on the chat.
Dude, that reminds me of my my bro was showing me this guy's making these YouTube videos. I was dying where he's like, it's like him by himself, like brushing his teeth, and he's just singing, and then the caption says it's like me when I like look at the shower and I feel like there's a serial killer waiting there for me, like the curtain because the curtain's closed, and then he's just like singing, brushing his teeth, and he's like, "Oh, you like that singing? Think I didn't see you in there?" And then he just goes and like punches the curtain super hard.
I've seen that video.
He's like, that's what I thought. I was like, I was dying. Or like, he gets in the car and he does it, and he's like, "Oh, I bet you didn't think I saw you back there, huh?" And he just turns out around all aggressively. I'm like, God, this is some guy shit right here. Just like constantly some guys trying to kill you.
You want to go, bro?
So good, dude. So good.
Just walk into your house. This is your last chance.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna gonna
Mark
get
that
bad after
territory.
This man, it's gonna get bad. You sure? You
Deep
sure?
down,
You sure about it? You sure you want to do this, bro?
Fire.
Do it.
I will burn down my house and you will be in it. Let's go.
Oh man.
Put it in chat. Like whenever the ghost disappears or the ghost shows up.
Want my money?
There you go. There's a guy that put it on the.
Where's my
put it
money,
on the-
bitch?
Where's my money, Dracula?
Better
Some
stop
guy
getting raped,
singing.
motherfucker.
All righty, peeps. You know what time it is. Leo. Let him know.
Leo from thunderstormr.com. And see all my stuff on my Linktree set up at thunderstormr.com. We got our link to our ArtStation page. I got a link to our Discord community. We got a link to our Patreon, where if you're interested in supporting my game that I'm working on, the tabletop RPG Medicus, which is basically a swords and sorcery and shotguns, heavy metal inspired board game, then I invite you all to support me and continue to be awesome. And again, thank you, Spicer, for having me, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Batman, let him know.
Well done. What's up, guys? Thanks for checking us out all here tonight. Normally, last week I was disappointed in myself. I just started getting on that negative vibe, right? Like we all do. And I was like, check out my ArtStation or don't. And then after that, Harry and everybody else was like, you know what? Fuck me. I'm an idiot. And I'm like, well, I started that. So I'm not doing that today. So today, check me out at artstation.com. I actually have it here on my screen right there. So that way it's, I don't have to spell it or nothing like that. So, and thanks for checking us out and keep checking us out here. And appreciate you.
Oh, Mandible, let him know.
No, I'm gonna choke on my own coffee. God damn it. Mary Mandibles. You can go to GammaBombStudio.com, get all my goodies, see what I'm up to. Back in action. I took a little break since last Friday. Chilled out and let my shoulder cool off, man. I had some fucking pain going on. Anyway, I'm back at it. I'll be sculpting as much as I can, whenever I can. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Carbon, let him know.
All right, my name's Carbon. You can find me on. There you go. You can find me on Carbon Art 44, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and then just check out the ArtStation under. Just look for John Carbon. Like there's no other name like that. So, and you can check out all my shit there.
Nice. D-Zink, let him know.
Hey, I'm D-Zink or Daniel Zink. Find me on anything pretty much with either D-Zink or Daniel Zink. Yeah, ArtStation, Instagram, wherever.
Righty, Red Mecha, let him know.
Well, yeah, there's an Instagram, there's a robot, and there's me. So Red Mecha on Instagram, and we coming at you with some other things later on. But yeah, Red Mecha on Instagram, everybody. That's where you can find me. And any obscure thing I paint or whatever this thing is.
And I am Spicer, your spicy sensei. Thank you for being here. We're going to be back next Friday, like every Friday night, live here in the dojo. We are the ZBHO Dojo. We appreciate you. Everybody say bye, YouTube.
Bye,
Bye, YouTube.